Hey all, let's jump into all the cool stuff that Ultimate Hunting released this week. Now, just before we get started, a massive thank you to Mel's Gaming for giving me a mention in her video. I really do appreciate it, and it's an absolute honor to have you as an official content creator for Ultimate Hunting. And to those of you that are interested, at the end of this video, I'm going to be talking about a slight change that's coming to this channel. So if you want to know what it's about, then stick around to the end, because I would love your input. The very first thing we got was this. POV, extremely warm Africa day in the middle of the desert. You are sneaking around with your friend. Take a look at this little sneak peek from multiplayer. Mention your best buddy, that'll be that guy on the left. Please keep in mind the following footage and gun sounds are work in progress and may vary from its final version. Now the footage in question is this. And I am extremely excited. Now obviously the weapon sounds are a work in progress. That is the only downside that I've got to that little clip. Please note how the dude on the left has got his cap on backwards. And am I mistaken, or does it look like he's got a bit of a sweat stain going on there? That's something I didn't quite expect to see. I am absolutely intrigued by this clip. The reload animation is really good. The environment just blows my mind. Now obviously it's not a desert, it's a savanna, and I did mention that to Raf, but that's just a tiny detail. The moment I saw this clip, the only thing I could think about was, holy smokes, can you imagine you wounded a lion and you've got to go into that grass with the hopes of taking it out? I cannot wait to play this game. The different clothing choices alone have me intrigued. And I must say, Buddy Hunter over there is quite the buff guy. But yes, Ultimate Hunting, well done. The next thing we got was this. A literal monster among ammunition types. And we got a look at the 700 Nitro Express ammunition. Now let's read through this. 700 Nitro Express, category ammunition, type FMJ, HP, SP. Caliber 700, grain 1000 grain. Trivia, one of the most expensive ammunitions available in the game. Perfect for dangerous big game such as elephant or hippo. And yeah, this is next level. This is definitely one of the rifles I cannot wait to use, and I personally cannot wait to see what this does to an animal. Now the one thing that we had a bit of a discussion about on the Discord was if the chamber was a bit small for the round. However, if you look at this, I think it would work perfectly. And then the final thing we got was this. An answer to Q&A number 10. How is the blood tracking design going to be? Will it be dynamic for different types of animals? What if you hit one in the foot? Will the blood be the same as if you hit one in the head? What about the difference in the weapon you use, like a 375 H&H or longbow? Will the impact be the same with blood loss on animals? And their answer? Rafael had a lot to say today. Hey Zach, thanks for the question. There's nothing better than a fresh quest blood track. Blood tracking is a pretty complex system as it depends on many factors including shot placement, animal size, bullet type, or weapon caliber. If you ask me, if you hit the foot, there will be not much blood both in real life and in game. Headshots with proper caliber, it will cause instant death, so there will just be blood under the animal. But with a small caliber or bad bullet type, it may not even penetrate the skull, so it will just skin the head of the animal. It won't kill, and it also won't bleed for a long time. But I know what your point is, and the answer is yes. If you hit an animal in vital organs, it'll give blood with different colors and texture, as it may contain some flesh parts. Such shot placement will cause profuse bleeding and rather rapid death of the animal. Otherwise, when you hit just the body without damaging any vital organs, bleeding will be reduced and can be regular while tracking. It will also have a different color, so pick the proper gear and shoot precisely to hit the vital organs or kill the animal instantly. Bullet type and grain matter, so remember that some of them have better penetration and others greater expansion. Same with bows and crossbows. Pick proper pounds and broadhead type and the results will be amazing. Regards, Rafael. Wow, a few things that I took out of this. The fact that if you hit an animal in the vitals, the blood will have a different color and texture as it may contain some flesh parts. That is so realistic, and it is exactly what we need in game. The other thing that I took out is that if you hit it without damaging any vital organs, bleeding will be reduced and can be regular while tracking. That is something else that I absolutely appreciate. The fact that you're not going to have blood every X amount of meters or feet. that is going to be irregular, meaning that you've got to make 100% sure of your shot before taking the shot. Otherwise, tracking is going to be a nightmare. We have previously discussed the fact that ballistics and penetration are going to be a real factor in the game, but just seeing this written down once again is absolutely fantastic. Now folks, that is all we got so far this week. Thank you so very much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic week to come. Now we'll catch you in the next video. Okay, to those of you that are still here, the change that is coming to the channel, I am sure you noticed in the community tab that I spoke about wanting to do some survival games as well. I think only releasing a video once a week is not a great thing. And with survival games basically being outdoorsy as well, I think it's only fitting to have survival games included in the channel. Hence why I didn't start another channel to do it. I cannot give you an exact date when the video is going to come out. Reason being because there's a lot of research I need to do behind the scenes. I'm trying to get a hold of developers and people that are involved in the game so that I can get all the facts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to release a compilation video that talks about all the games that I'm going to be doing a deep dive on. Reason for the compilation video is so that you guys can watch and see which games you're interested in, because at the same time I'm going to be releasing a deeper review on each of those games. So if there are any games that you are interested in, you'll be able to go across to that game and get more information, because I am sure some of these games most people have not heard about. It is not going to be interfering in my ultimate hunting stuff, and it is not going to be interfering in my reviewing of hunting or fishing games. This is just something additional to the channel, so it's not going to be a negative change. It's just something extra that you can look into. But yeah, if you are happy with the decision, then whack that like button. If you are not happy, whack the dislike button. I seriously don't mind. Like I said, I appreciate your input, and if you've got anything to add, then please feel free to do it in the comments down below. I really appreciate it. But once again, thank you all so very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will absolutely catch you in the next video.